Well, hello there. This is Jerry Nichols with a terrible story to report out of Colorado. It's a terrible story for a couple of reasons, which I hope will become apparent to you. The first story itself is very sad and horrific. A woman named Dynell Lynn is accused of cutting a baby from a 7-month pregnant woman and will not have to face murder charges due to Colorado lawmakers' concerns about women's access to abortion. Lawmakers have rejected proposals to make the violent death of the fetus a homicide because they fear it would restrict the state's laws on abortion. Therefore, when Dynell Lynn lured a 26-year-old Michelle Wilkins to her home with a posting on Craigslist about baby clothes, she was free to cut the baby from Wilkins' womb without fear of murder. No charges, and the fact that Lynn's boyfriend says the baby was breathing when it was placed in a bathtub to die. I'm confident that there's no one out there who doesn't think this is a horrific crime. However, this is one Colorado lawmaker's take on the crime. He said, "This is the curse of God upon America for our sin of not protecting innocent children in the womb." Klingenschmitt said, attributing the attack in Longmont to legal policy on unborn children. Part of this curse for our rebellion against God as a nation is that our pregnant women are ripped open. Though Klingenschmitt is under fire for his comments, he is not apologizing, and he says he stands by his statement. Quote, "I've said many times that I wear two hats, and on Sundays I'm an ordained minister, and I preach the gospel, and I quote the Bible. I didn't come here to be a career politician. I came here to speak the truth. I don't care what religion you are. I don't care if you're a Muslim, a Christian, or a Jew. They're all based on the Abrahamic beginnings. They all have violent beginnings. Some have kept their violent beginnings. I was always under the impression that Christians had fulfilled all those tragic things when Jesus came. I must have been wrong according to this minister, because he feels it's God's punishment to take this woman's baby and let it be murdered. I don't know about you, but I'm really not interested in working with a God that would do that. I don't think anybody else is. Let's make sure this gentleman and other people who turn and twist religion around to justify anything from stoning gays to murder being justified because God is punishing us. Let's make sure they understand we don't believe that. We don't think, no matter what our religion, that that's the correct way to be. I found the whole episode disgusting that a minister and a lawmaker would say this is God's punishment. I don't know what I'm missing, but I'm glad I'm missing it. Thanks for listening.